Welcome to the League of Legends Champion Spotlight, featuring Nasus, the Curator of the Sands. Nasus is a utility tank. His role is to soak up as much damage as possible while taking out enemies. Slows, disruption? This dog can't be stopped. Dealing tons of damage is what he is known for. As a tank that deals a significant amount of damage, this is one dog you should not let out of his cage. Nasus' passive is Soul Eater. Basic attacks against units or enemy champions grant Nasus lifesteal upon hit. While laning, this allows Nasus to farm and heal from enemies that might have harassed him with abilities or aggro from minions. Siphoning Strike grants Nasus next basic attack to deal bonus damage. Nasus has the ability to stack his strike with an additional 3 damage each time he last hits a unit or enemy champion. As his main damage source, I take a point at level 1 and max it first for a lower cooldown. Wither disables enemy champion for a few seconds, reducing their attack speed and movement speed. When Wither is cast on an enemy, movement speed is reduced and increases over time. Wither can be used offensively or defensively. It can be used to chase down an opponent or to flee a scene which otherwise would have meant death. I take a point at level 2 and max it second. Spirit Fire is an area effect ability that deals damage and leaves a ring on the ground for a few seconds. While within the ring, enemies and units have reduced armor. I take a point at level 3 and max it last. Fury of the Sands is Nasus' ultimate ability. Upon activation, Nasus gains increased health, range on basic attacks, and cast. While Nasus has this Fury, a sandstorm will surround him, dealing additional damage based on enemies' health. I take a point at level 6, 11, and 16, like all other ultimate abilities. I play Nasus in the top lane, focusing on farming and stacking my Siphoning Strike. I'm able to play it safe and wait till late game to show my true game potential. Although Nasus is a passive laner, be careful on taking too much poke on early game laning phase. A teamfight breaks out. While Kha'Zix sits in the brush waiting to kill Katarina, little does he know Pantheon is right behind her. Despite his demise, he falls to Varus. I take this opportunity to wither Varus and kill him immediately. After killing Varus, I switch targets to Pantheon, knowing he will do more damage than Soraka and Gargus combined. After killing Pantheon, I swap targets to Soraka and Gargus. After being ulted, I continue to charge forward, knowing I will be able to tank the tower for my ADC Ashe to pick up the kills. We turn which was a 2v4 into an ace. Another fight breaks out at our Nexus. Pantheon falls, and I run in range to wither Varus. Instead of turning to fight, the team continues to back off. After killing Varus, I switch targets to Katarina. I proceed to chase her. After killing her, I take this opportunity to teleport top. I free inhib. Since 3 are dead, 2 are being chased. Why not take what is mine?
Each fork in your path leads to fire. So eager to find weakness.
The last team fight of the game breaks loose, and Kha'Zix gets caught. Despite his positioning, we're able to turn the tides in this fight. We quickly kill Katarina, Gargus, and Pantheon, and we turn towards Varus. After getting in range to Varus, I wither him. I take a couple of tower hits, an exhaust, and a snare, but we're still able to kill him. We do the same for Soraka. We turn an open Nexus into a win, after not giving up. Nasus has many ways in which he can be built. I focus on diving the backline and killing high priority targets. Early game you want to maximize your cooldown on your Siphoning Strike, so build items like Glacial Shroud for armor and Kindle Gem for health. Build the Glacial Shroud into a Frozen Heart and a Kindle Gem into a Spirit Visage. For more damage, go Sheen and build an Iceborne Gauntlet or a Trinity Force. For boots, go Merc Treads to reduce time on CC. For runes, I take Armor Pin Reds, Flat Armor Yellows, Lifesteal Contestances, and Cooldown Reduction Blues. For Masters, I go 4, 15, 11, getting 4 points in cooldown reduction, 15 points in magic resist armor and more health, and 11 points in movement speed, longer duration of potions, and lifesteal. For summoner spells, try Ghost or Flash and Teleport, so you'll be able to reposition yourself in fights and always be in the action. Thanks for watching the Nasus Champion Spotlight. Please subscribe to the Riot Games channel and leave your comments just below the video.